Hello and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock with me, Mr. Beardstone. Today, we're going to be doing some building up on the hill behind me, and it's not going to be trees for a change. Excellent. Now, I'm not going to lie, throughout the episode, there likely will be a little bit of tree building, but you'll probably just see some extra trees pop up in the background. I think we've all seen enough of that on videos, right? We definitely don't need any more right now. But what we are going to see is the build of our wood hut. So I've spent many hours staring long and hard at this area and trying to figure out exactly how I want to do this. Do I want a tall thing with a big crane that moves the bits about, or do I want like a little woodcutter's hut, essentially, like a shack, which I suppose we've kind of got a little shack over there, and then I thought, well, why not do something kind of in between the two? So we're going to build something that's going to tie in nicely with everything we've got over here. It's going to use the same sort of roof colours and so on, maybe not the same wall texture. And then what we're going to do is we're going to attach a shed or shelter type thing to the side of it, and that's where we're actually going to have our wood chopping area, and then we can put lots of stumps and bits down here where the forest has been cleared. We can sort out the road, the path around here, and in theory we should be able to make a lot of progress up the top here in actually getting sort of, well, this side connected to this side basically, because we've got this vast space in the middle, which is, well, it just looks pants at the moment, doesn't it? Let's be honest. The other thing we're going to want to do is a little bit of landscaping on this side around the back, because I wish to sort of continue the chopped forest and the chopped wood down this side of the hill and around the corner, because I think that's going to work quite well around here. But as you can see, the terrain is just not particularly great, so I don't know if we're going to get to that on this episode or not, but it's definitely something we're going to be doing at some point in the future. Before we get to that, however, I have been informed I've got mail, and I'm not going to lie, I've not been over to Chunktown in quite a while, so I've not checked the post office, but apparently my light's on, so we're going to head over there and see what's up. One other thing I'd quite like to get to today is the sort of remaining bit of the landscaping around the lighthouse. I was hoping to get it done on streams during this week, but we ended up building these bits over here. But we'll save that for a little bit later. Let's try not to get distracted too much this week, shall we? Oh my word. Well, this is certainly getting a lot worse. This really is something I feel should probably be discussed again sometime soon. I mean, is that... It's literally getting inside DRP's base. It's definitely inside Zloy's base. It's even inside Silence and... Oh no, around the back as well. What is going on out there? Oh my days. And it's proper inside Groovers as well now. Okay. I think it's safe to say that we should probably let someone know about this. I don't know how often people come to Spawn Town these days. I mean, this is proper spreading. Look at the size of this. Oh dear. That is a concern. And what's this building? This is new. We haven't been to Spawn Town in absolutely ages. What is this? Ah. Okay, well this doesn't bode well. It's either a church or a courtroom. And judging by the outside of the building, I'm going to go with courtroom. Okay, well that could be a problem. We'll just pretend that that's not there for now, shall we? Right, now, where is the post office? It's around... What is that? Everything looks so cool. Oh, someone's having a birthday party. This is amazing. A dumpling. Oh, he's so cute. Is this Dumpling's birthday party? Why wasn't I invited? I've just realised I'm doing it again. I'm getting distracted. Right, I think the post office is over this way. Is that it there? Yes, that's it over there. Right, let's go see what this light is all about, shall we? Okay, it's a book. Pickles by Pickle Tiz. That's concerning. Oi, my diamonds, brah. Pickle Tiz. Oi, my diamonds, brah. Pickle Tiz. Not sure what that's about. It's okay. I think we've got an easy solution for this. Problem solved. Well, it was a bit of a waste of a journey for the post office, but I have to say it is lovely to see Spawn Town again. That's new as well. What's this? Oh, it's me! And Silent. Oh, this is our challenge trophy thing. I see. Awesome. So, yeah, basically, whenever someone wins the Truly Trophy, the idea is you come over here and you build something to represent your win. That's actually very cool as well. I like that. Very cool. And Silent has made cute little versions of us. That's amazing. He's even got my green eyes. That's amazing. Epic stuff, Silent. Epic stuff. So this is from the netherite competition, where we basically had to go mining. We had to try and get as much netherite as possible within a 30-minute period. And me and Silent won that challenge. And I just absolutely love that. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, we're totally getting distracted again. Let's get back to our base before anything else kicks off, shall we? Well, we made it all the way back without any further distractions. Oh, got an egg in me inventory. Don't need that. Now it's time to crack on and build our wood shack, wood mill kind of area building type thing. Let's go.
Let's go paint the town red, what you say? You know that I would, but I got bills to pay. Take me dancing in your living room. Take your shoes off. Do, 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 do. Money makes the world go round. Money can't buy the love we found. Money troubles go away. I got bills to pay, my baby. Bills to pay. I got bills to pay, my baby. I got bills to pay. Hey Jim, let's go shopping up and down the way. Well, I'll buy you anything, 'cause it's your special day. You don't have to be the latest fashion. You don't have to be made of gold. I don't need no fancy handbag if I got your hand of gold. Money makes the world go round. Money can't buy the love we found. Money troubles go away. I got bills to pay, my baby. I got bills to pay. I got bills to pay, my baby. I got bills to pay.
Now that is coming along quite well. However, we've still got a lot more to do. There's no detail. We've just got the main structure in, and I am really pleased with how it's come out, but without the saw, it's not really a sawmill, is it? So that's what we're going to work on now. I think the first thing I'm probably going to need to do is replace the floor, so I've got lots of stone and gravel and other bits and bobs that we're going to mix in around here. And I think we're probably going to put like a wood storage yard or something over here. Just using the classic method of, you know, stacking up some logs. We'll probably have some planks as well from wood that's already been cut. And the other thing we need to do is, of course, sort out some form of sort of path that goes down here and have lots and lots of chopped down trees in the area. So, yeah, first things first, I think I need to dig up this grass. What have we got under here? It should all be stone for the most part, because this is part of the mountain I built fairly early on, and we do of course need to do the interior here as well. I've only put in the floors, I haven't done anything else, and I haven't put any lights in up here either, it would seem. So yep, definitely need to get that sorted out. On looking at this though, I do really like the structure. I'm wondering if maybe I need to put a chimney on the side or something like that. I haven't quite decided yet. I may do that once I've got the rest of the details in this area, but yeah, I think that's something we'll come back to. I do, of course, still need to get some foliage and things up there as well, but I think the style really does blend in on this hillside. It ties in with those buildings, but also transitions between those nicely. So, yeah, very pleased with that. Let's get this floor in. And with a few quick modifications, we're already looking much better. It's looking like a much more complete area now, and I really like how this is coming along. I've still got to get a few more detailed bits, like some tracks and so on, to really tie this little bit over here together. But I'm quite pleased with how the saw sort of mechanisms come out. I'm wondering if I should grab some mini blocks, and I might be able to do something quite cool with those, but not entirely sure yet. I'll go see what I've got, I guess, and see what I can make up. But this is also now all done around the path. Got the path going down there. But I need to grab some podzol, I need to get some coarse dirt, and I need to mess up this bit here a little bit more because it's, yeah, not quite messy enough. And then we need to go out onto the backfield here and basically get all of this path messed up, I would say. I was about to say tidied up, but that's entirely not what we're doing. We're going to be messing it up, making it look like it's actually a trodden path. We want it to be fairly muddy, so it's mainly going to be sort of, you know, podzol and coarse dirt and just the plain mud here. So we're not going to add too much to it, but we are going to make sure that it is a path that looks walked. And then we've got the path round the back here as well. This is going to lead down here into the sort of lower foresty bit, which is also going to be deforested, and it's really tempting to put a lake in there, but I haven't quite decided yet. We'll see how that goes. I'm also wondering if over on this side opposite, it might be quite nice to have an area that's sort of used for parking the wagons and things that would be used for hauling the wood around. And if possible, I might even get another golem up here to show that he's the one that's actually doing a lot of the heavy lifting, because otherwise we're going to end up with cranes all over the place. I've got a bit of podzol and a bit of dirt down here, but I think I want to maybe try some red bricks. So we're going to head over to the villager bit and we're going to see if we can find what we're after. And hopefully we've still got some left. Is that Tiz and Liara? What are they doing over there? They're not supposed to be in there. Yes, this definitely warrants some investigation.
I have no idea. No, really,
that's
what it says. So, oh!
You two, what's going on here? What are you doing here? Tiz, your face.
My face?
It
wasn't this bad until you did stuff.
Well,
you made this worse.
I was about to say, I think you need to come back for some more tests. The last ones were inconclusive, maybe.
Distraction!
What?
Tiz, run!
Come on, guys. This is... I'm not sure about this. Come on now. Have you actually run off with... Have you stolen my results? Oh, man.
I mean, they weren't very good results.
True. I'm not entirely sure where they went, and I'm not entirely sure what it was they were trying to do. They could have just asked me for the test results. I would have given them the test results. I mean, it's not like there was much conclusive stuff in there, to be perfectly honest. It was all fairly inconclusive, one might say. Oh well. And I didn't actually go and get the brick that I went over there to get either. I got too distracted. So I'm going to go grab that. And yeah, we'll get some of that mixed into the path as well. But there's a trader. Oh, distractions again. Hello, fella. What you got? Oh, he does have gravel, which I know for a fact is something that Rogue is after. So I'm going to go grab some gravel. We're going to quickly do that. And then we're going to grab some brick. And then I'll meet you back up on top of the hill. Right, so let's see how this looks. I don't think I want to use too much of it, but I just think it might... Go away. Go away. Get out of it. Get out of it. But yeah, I think it might just work quite well with the path mix down here, just to have maybe the occasional bit in a couple of places closer to the main build. And... I'm not sure. I'm going to get a few more bits in. We're going to see how this looks once there's maybe just a little bit more going on. Yeah, I think that works quite well, but I think I'm probably going to keep it literally just up on this top bit here and maybe a small bit on the side of the path over there. I don't think I want too much more coming down into this bit because this is going to be a much more foresty path. So let's get more of this podzol and coarse dirt in and see how we go. It appears I also have a mending book in my inventory, which I'm assuming was probably the distraction that Liara tried to cause in there. I'm not entirely sure, but either way I now have a mending book and that's nice. It's not like I don't already have a box of them, but one more can't hurt. I've continued on with the landscaping out the front here and I'm really liking how it's starting to come together. I think that path all along there is just really working. It's not too much there, it's just a few patches of mud and things. And I've added in a few of the stumps here from trees that have been cut down and piles of wood that are yet to be collected and taken up to the mill. And I think that's working quite well so far. However, I've decided I think I really do want to have the little bit up here where we store the wagons. And around here I'm thinking maybe a few more of the larger trees could have been cut down as if that's what the wagons were used for. And using that we can also put in some tracks and things like that, and I think it will just sort of fill in this area here without just dumping down loads more trees. So I think for now what I'm going to do is probably finish off this area here because we've done probably about half of the space in between here. It's not too difficult to do the rest of it either. We do want to mix in some mushrooms and things as well. And I reckon once we've done that and also put the yard up here, then it's literally just going to be this bit here that we're going to have left to fill. And I'm probably going to have... Oh, actually, I don't know. There's already a path coming up here, actually. So, not entirely sure what's going to go over here. And what's this? Ah, leftover stuff. Yes, so I'm going to need to collect that as well. Right, I'm going to see what progress I can make on this bit out here. And then we're going to move up there as well. So, hopefully when we come back, we'll have some wagons on the go, maybe? Hopefully. It's actually really nice to just be out here making paths and things like that instead of building gigantic trees. I got really fed up with those trees, but we do still need to add more. So, yeah, we're taking a break now, but we will be back to them. Silly flower over my shoulder the whole time during that clip. Built myself a small yard off to the side here, and I think I'm ready to try and build a wagon. Yeah, this could be interesting. So I think the first thing we want to do is probably set the level that the wagon wants to be at, which I imagine is going to be about there, right? Ah, it's a shame it's changing all the blocks underneath. Not ideal, but I think we can probably get away with it. Once we've got the wheels and everything else on, we should be okay. So I do have an idea for the wheels, and I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. Okay, so these massive wheels, my plan is to put a mini block on here and see if I can add a little bit of detail as if there's a bolt going through on them, and I don't know if I've got the right dies with me or not. Nope, not that one. Is it this one? Yes, marvellous. So we want to push that right back into the wheel, and then we need to push it that way as well, which means we're going to need the brown one, I think that's -X that way. No, I need the orange one. There we go, that's got that moving in the right direction, so we'll get that in the centre. Yep, I think that's about right. And then we need to lower it, and I think I've gone a little bit too low there, but let's rotate it there. Grab the pink die to lift it up again. And there we go, I think that works really well. So I'm going to stick one of those on every wheel that we've got around here, and I just think that adds a nice little bit of extra detail here without having just more and more trees everywhere. This area is really starting to come together. Loving it. Right, let's get the rest of these little bits on. And there we go, the wagon is complete. I mean, it's fairly basic. We could probably add a few more details. Have I got any trapdoors maybe? Let's see. Okay, now that's in place, I think I want to mess up the floor around the base of it a little bit more, because obviously a lot of that got sort of dirted over again, and now it's starting to grass over since we added those slabs. So if we can get a bit more of a dirt look going in here, I think that's probably going to work a bit better. And the other thing I want to add is some more of these corals, because I think they work really well. They break up the forest floor, they fit well with it, and they grow nicely on these bits of wood and just add a subtle little bit of extra detail that just fits with the whole forest feel. And alongside that, we're also going to be planting some mushrooms. We've got some brown ones, some red ones, and I've run out of bone meal, so we'll have to come back to that side of things. Lastly, I've also got some vines, because I want to make it look like a lot of this stuff has been here for quite a while. I don't want to tie these ones down, because these ones are kind of still in transport, so to speak. They've just been temporarily placed here, but they've been here a little bit long. They've been forgotten about, and that's why they're all overgrown. Oh yes, that is looking so much better, and a little bit more lighting, and it's going to be looking pretty good at night as well. I like how this is coming together. This is actually really starting to work. Nice. We'll have this mountain complete yet, I tell you. But first, more sleep. Oh, there's a creeper. Run away. I've been to sleep, both in game and in real life, I might add, and I am really pleased with what's going on at the top there. We have made some massive progress, and the whole area is really coming together, and it turns out I don't know this area well enough to run in F5 mode. So let's get back into normal view, shall we? And as we do that, we can see that slowly my dream of being able to walk from over from the portal, I should say, all the way up to the top of the mountain is slowly coming alive, because as we walk through here, this whole area is done. We've had this bit done for quite a while now, which is absolutely lovely. But as we get to the top, we can really start to see that area coming together too. We've got lots more of the sort of dead tree log things in. The stumps, that's the one. Look at this. So from up here, as you walk around the corner, and you look down on the area, you can see where all the deforestation has happened. We've got masses of stumps and logs, and it's all started to overgrow again. I've even made a lot more sort of dirt and rubbish over that side, because that's where it's been temporarily stored. And just that view up onto the top of the hill there where the wood shack is, I'm just in love with it. I think that works really well. You may notice I've also added in a couple of extra little trees just to fill out a few of the areas, but I think with this path, the extra trees and all the stumps and the overgrownness, it is really, really working. As we continue around here, we've got our wagon. I've added in a few more details around there, as well as a couple of trees and some stumps behind it as well. And over here, we've just added a tree on the side of the build because it was looking a little bit too bland from that side. I know we still need to do all the landscaping and, well, actually we've got a massive area down here to do, haven't we? So we've still got lots of terraforming around here to do. We've got the lake we want to put in, and we're going to have some more stumps and then some trees behind it as well, just to sort of offer a backdrop for the continued walk back down to Sanley. Up the top here by the house, I have got the tracks in. I've got a few smaller details in as well, using some mini blocks. I'm still not 100% sold on the scene up here, and I'm wondering if I do actually need to bring in some armor stands and give the whole thing a little bit of life, because I feel that's what's missing really. From this entire town, I've not actually used any armor stands. There's no people, there's no life, I mean, it looks nice, but it's just a dead town, apart from the occasional sheep just standing on my window ledges. Classic. But I'm afraid that's something we're going to have to save for another episode, because this has taken really quite a very long time, and this episode is a good couple of days late by now. So I am going to be wrapping this episode up here, and I think I'll probably get to the lighthouse terraforming down there between episodes. It's not a big area to do. It's something I should be able to smash out fairly quickly, and then we really are getting close to having a completed walk from this portal here all the way up to the top of the back of the mountain. We still need to get up here though, so yeah, long way to go. If you did make it to the end of the episode, thank you very much for watching, and if you've got ideas of other things you think we can put into this area around here, just to sort of bring it to life a little bit more, as I say, I'm very pleased with it, but I'm wondering if, I don't know, I kind of feel like it's missing something, or maybe there's too much overgrownness, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, because I really do want to get at least one area right first time, or almost first time. I suppose if I'm asking you, it's not quite first time, but it's close enough. Bye-bye now.